Greetings. Greetings, welcome back to a tutorial on Raspberry Pi where we're going to learn how to install applications. Now, you probably noticed this is back to the cell phone recording, and that's because what I'm going to install now to show you how to install is actually installing a screen recorder. So, did a little bit of research. It looks like two sites recommend this one. So, again, open up your terminal. Every time that you want, you should always run your sudo apt-get update, sudo apt-get update, which will update your repositories. This shouldn't take all that long, considering I just ran, well, the computer already ran it when we did the setup, but running the update and then the upgrade. Remember, update finds all the packages out there. Upgrade actually installs them, right? So it's kind of like on Windows, find updates and then actually install updates, right? So in theory, this shouldn't do anything. Yep. So again, that didn't do anything because everything is already updated as we did in the initial setup. But this is a good habit to get into, especially the apt-get update, so that you'll make sure that you can actually find it, because sometimes it'll update and you won't be able to find the latest and greatest thing. So I am going to go ahead and copy this, but again, sudo apt, and you can do apt-get. To install, you type install and then the name of what you want to actually install. Now that's probably sometimes the hardest thing, is knowing exactly what you're going to call it. So that's why I did my Googling, and then now I just go over here and I can paste it in here. But again, sudo apt, you can do apt-get as well. Install is the command that actually does the install, and then you need to know the name of this. So when I click enter, it's going to go ahead and then find those pieces. Because it's sudo, I'm running as admin, so it's going to go ahead and find where in those packages this is where it was found, downloads it, unpacks it, and then actually installs it. So now I should have that program installed on my computer, and I'll be able to start using all of this. So if we go over to here in the start menu, you can see when I go to sound and video, I now have simple screen recorder. It worked. I was able to get this out. Now hopefully we'll see if this actually works when I go to use it, but that is the process, the easiest way to use the command line to install stuff. So if you don't have a desktop, you can still install programs via this, and then you can run those programs via commands later on, and which is what we'll actually get to when we start doing more and more with this. We'll be using this command line to install our programs that we need, whether it be a web server, to do a lot of our configurations. A lot of this will be done here. I'll show you over here some stuff, but a lot of Linux runs what we call headless, where all you have access to is the command line. You don't actually have this desktop. But for ease, I'm kind of doing both of them to show you what it looks like, and that you can, and if you just want to run, some people run Raspberry Pis as their desktops, you can, but that is how you install. So we will see you next tutorial.